good.
All right.
We're in here. We're in here.
Cool.
Okay. Devin. Ladies and gentlemen. Devin? Who should I talk to first? I'm gonna talk to ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devin. Devin, what's going on? How much worse is the NFL since the last time we talked?
Like at least 1,000%. I honestly forgot about the NFL the whole time that we were talking.
Yeah, I know. Like we definitely spent we spent a good chunk just talking, and I was like really happy because we were just talking about things that maybe were like positive or just beneficial to our
Yeah.
to me and you or you and I. And now I realized we got to talk about the NFL on here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until you said it, and I could go without doing so, but I mean, I think
it's crazy how much more excited I am to talk about the NBA because
oh yeah,
oh yeah, no, I went to sleep and woke up the biggest NBA fan after
you're going through, dude.
Clippers through and through. You're lucky I didn't wear. I wore
22.
black. I wore black for the end of the season, but yeah, I definitely got to bust out the Clippers jersey because
You should have worn a suit. We should have made it rain in your house.
dude, wear a suit, have on
Yeah.
just lay. People are burning Lamar jerseys,
Huh?
people are burning Lamar jerseys. Let's get into it.
Oh, get
Can
the
we?
fuck
Can
out.
we? Okay, this is
Kidding?
no. I'm dead ass. There's people burning Lamar jerseys, which is
No.
the dumbest thing I've seen. So let's just talk about it. Ravens Chiefs. I mean, where do we start? Where do you like? Okay.
Well, I would like to start just by saying that this was not a Patrick Mahomes takeover win.
Okay.
Chiefs defense won them the game. Offensively, they weren't very good in the second half. They scored 0 points in the second half. And they're talking about this like fucking Mahomes is now up there in conversations with the greatest because of team success. Yeah, sure, but
Well, you text me something Greg Olsen was saying, and you text me about them saying comparing him to
eating the balls off the 49ers the entire time and talking shit about the Lions. But
okay, so we'll get to that. But you
that
heard
was that.
somebody about Peyton?
Yeah, some fucking guy on ESPN this morning. I don't fuck. It's one of those bullshit. They do like those podcasts or whatever. Fake. It's bullshit. It's just a bunch of garbage to feed Pat McAfee show.
Okay, yeah.
No, but on ESPN, it's just a bunch of fucking
dudes.
Just garbage. And just giving out hot takes left and right so they can fucking pump viewership or whatever. But the guy's talking about Mahomes and he goes, "Oh, he's already had a better career than Peyton Manning." And it's like, team-wise, he's what? He's won 2 Super Bowls. He's in his 4th. Peyton Manning won fucking 2. Peyton Manning's got 5 MVPs and is third all time in every other fucking category. If Mahomes died tomorrow, he's not the fucking third best. No, I'm just saying.
Mahomes retired tomorrow.
He's not the third best quarterback of all time.
No, he's not. He's nowhere near close. And here's the thing. Look, all right. I'm not that surprised
about the loss.
Like, I'll tell you. Like, how could I compare it? It's like, okay, you see like an 80-year-old person, right?
Yeah.
It's like if they died tomorrow, it's like you wouldn't be shocked.
No.
But if they live, 5 more years, and it was an 85-year-old person,
then you would be.
No, I'm saying it's like okay, it's like it's just an 85-year-old. Like I wouldn't be that shocked. Like
sure.
It's like because to me, I wouldn't think like that was an 80-year-old that lived 5 more years. Like, that's an 85-year-old. Like that's how I'm looking at this playoff loss. Like it was like okay, yeah. I mean, you're either gonna lose now or win later or not. Like I don't
lose later. Or...
I said this before. And trust me, none of this, I'm not caping for the loss. I'm not asking for any, I'm going to ask for a little cop out later talking about a couple things. But as of right now, like, yeah, we lost. We played like shit.
Yeah. I mean, defense did its job.
But I'll say, I've said this before, an AFC championship loss, it can't hurt worse than a Super Bowl loss.
Agreed.
I'd rather stay 2-0.
If y'all played like this in the Super Bowl, it would hurt way more.
I know it would. I've
Because if
experienced.
y'all brought this into the Super Bowl, it's fucking
I've
over.
experienced AFC Championship losses. I thought I was scared of us getting the bye week this year because of what happened a few years ago. It's like I knew we had a team that could go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, but besides, it's like, well, we know the script already. It's like, bro, I don't know. It's like, yeah, we could lose. We could lose if a couple things go the Chiefs'
Here's
way.
the thing: if a couple plays went your guys' way, you guys win that game easily.
So here's my problem with the way certain things went that game. I'm not going to talk about it a lot, but a lot of people are calling out what's his name, Sean Smith, Mark Smith, the referee, the head, one of the officials for this game.
Sure, yeah.
Before the game, a lot of people were saying that it goes from like the home team gets a 55% advantage for penalties, and then when he referees, the home team drops to 40.
40, yeah.
And somebody posted a TikTok before the game and was like talking about conspiracies, and they were like, conspiracy 2, blah, 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 blah. This referee is going to be the reasons the Chiefs beat the Ravens in the AFC Championship. I was like, huh. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and follow some like, because I told you this last episode. I don't think the NFL is rigged, but I think there are some referees that'll fall one team's way. And I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. That referee was. Let's start from the jump.
I mean, the first thing I saw was that the penalty on who was that? Van Noy?
No, the first thing I saw was Travis Kelce become the biggest douchebag in the NFL.
Agreed.
I look, before this game, I thought
I'm never watching a clip of that fucking podcast again unless it's just Jason.
I thought Kelce was cool. I thought I felt bad for bro because in all honesty, it's like, bro, it's like if you want to date Taylor Swift, it's cool. Like people are gonna make fun of you for it. People are gonna make fun of her. All right, whatever. Sure. But coming into the game, first of all, bullying the kicker. You're gonna come out and bully the kicker because he didn't go bully Roquan Smith. He went and bullied Justin Tucker. So
a 35-year-old.
Yeah. You bullied an opera singer.
Yes.
Good job.
Him and Patrick.
Yeah, well, Patrick's a bitch. He just stood there and was like, like he didn't do anything, but
then threw his kicking to you.
And then the entire game, the Chiefs
just talking shit like they're doing something the fucking whole game.
Am I tripping, or there was a very out of character Chiefs game? Like they don't act like that.
No,
I don't remember them acting.
And I don't feel like it was provoked.
Shit can get
outside of the fucking Tucker thing, which would have provoked the Ravens to fucking talk shit.
And all year, all playoffs, I've been talking about teams getting inside their own heads, other teams getting in other teams' heads, just the playoff hype being too much. And I did not think it was going to be the Ravens because, first of all, you got Kansas City who's been here before and knows how to win games like this. But the way they were acting and everything they got away with, I mean, every time they'd push us and they saw, because you're right, Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah, because fucking Kelce was fighting with fucking Roquan.
Well, Roquan's walking away and he grabs Roquan. Roquan turns around and then Van Noy runs up.
The head official was just waiting, whatever, Sean Smith or whatever, was just waiting for a Raven to come up and push Kelce because he's the new fucking princess of the league.
But I mean,
just them jarring the entire fucking game. Kelce jarring the fucking whole game. They didn't do dick in the second half. They got shut down by the defense. They're talking shit to the wrong side of the ball.
Penalized. I mean, they weren't getting penalized for any of the taunting they were doing. And let's be real. I don't know how many holding calls I missed, but the way Patrick Mahomes was able to scramble around, I promise you, with the defense we have, he was not running around with all that time like the way he was. But here's the thing. I said a couple things we're going to need to happen for us to win this game. We're going to have to contain Kelce, stop the run, and get our run game going.
Well, the defensive stuff, sure. In the first half, wasn't pretty.
But no, Kelce was running all over our.
He didn't drop a pass. They
He
didn't.
had like 100 yards. Like he had like 100 yards. Was it? Did he have 100 by halftime?
Yeah, he had
He had
100
100
yards.
yards by halftime. I mean, I was sitting
He
here
had 100
just
yards, a touchdown, and fucking like 10 receptions. But I mean, to hold a team to 17 points and then just nothing from the offense the entire game.
so there's this guy named Gus Edwards, and he plays running back for the Ravens. And so what he is like, what he's best known for is like his power. And I don't know how many times on 3rd and 1, Gus Edwards wasn't even on the field.
Nope.
I don't know.
All right, this is absurd.
I don't know what was going on.
I didn't realize you guys ran the ball with a running back 6 times for 23 yards.
Yeah, no, I saw a stat here. Here, I have a stat for some. It was for Gus Edwards and playoff losses. Let's
Remember the
see
last
if
time Lamar Jackson threw 37 passes?
I didn't save it, but yeah, no, Gus was not utilized at all when he 100% could have been. I mean, bro, we shit the bed.
In the Zay things.
Oh, I'm gonna get to Zay. I'm gonna get to him. Don't worry. We're gonna get to Zay. And to look, I know I didn't have much faith in OBJ, but to have a guy that is experienced, that knows how to play at this level of postseason football,
Yeah.
and I mean the man wasn't getting targeted until the fourth quarter. I was sitting here all day thinking like, where is Odell? I mean he's not even on
And
the field.
Odell's not getting double covered. Zay's getting double.
Oh, and Zay, oh my God. First of all, you take the fumble away, Zay's stat line is better than Kelce's.
Yeah.
Zay fucked
But
up. Zay fucked up.
but the play before that first play,
Which one?
well, he caught that big pass and then pushed the guy over and then stood over top of him.
So when that play happened, right? Mind you, the flag was thrown about 10 seconds after he did it. I want you to go back, like if you want to, if anybody wants to go back and watch
I
it.
watched the highlights and I saw him do it, and then I was like, "That's taunting." And then the flag comes out.
No. Like I had enough time to go. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Give me. Ready. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh man, he could have. We're lucky he didn't get a taunting penalty. We're lucky he didn't. Flag. God, like I'm saying, like there was a gap of time.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
where I was, and they also didn't see him because what's his name? I forgot what DB it even was, but he was grabbing his leg. He was holding on to bro's leg.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then the fumble at the goal line. Look,
I mean, that wasn't even.
I hear a lot of people saying like, "Oh, he's gonna learn from this. He's a rookie." It's like, yeah, maybe don't decide to make your first like big rookie mistake in the AFC Championship game because he's been playing great all year. I mean, I don't remember
He starts to get a fucking head on him where he's fucking all fucking on his high horse now. Now he becomes fucking flashy and fucking showy.
But I mean, at the end of the day,
I for the zone.
I'm not gonna lie.
Edwards, go down. Yeah. You're not. What? How many times have you guys been fucking stopped on the goal line? I don't think I've seen it this year.
Not many times, but I just know that we fucked up. We fucked up big time. The play calling was horrendous on both sides of the ball. Worse on the offense because I don't know how many times Chiefs have won a game when they couldn't score in the second half.
That's ever happened.
But at the end of it,
down and then score a shit ton of points in the second.
Look, people could say I'm lying and whatever, and I'm just bullshitting, but I was sitting here like writing out the notes before, usually like the night before, like I usually do. I was just sitting here like imagining myself writing like, it's been a good year. Lamar's gonna get his MVP, yada yada. And then like Ed Reed was there, Ray Lewis was there, Jonathan Ogden was there, Terrell Suggs was there. I was just like, oh man, like
Shame.
we're putting
You're letting them down, dude.
we're putting a lot of pressure. We're putting a lot of pressure on these guys, and I'm getting hype. And as soon as the game started, I mean, I don't know if the first quarter ended before I was texting you going, it was a good year. I mean, it was a good season. I
It
mean,
was. I mean,
beginning
I
of the
still.
second, end of the first. I mean, I could go back and check the time if I really wanted to, but I'm telling you, it was
It
early.
was like. It was after they scored their second touchdown.
So I mean, I I don't know. What else is there to even say? I mean, the bigger questions are things like my biggest concern is, I mean, will we have an opportunity like this again? Do you see us having an opportunity like this next year or in the next few years?
I do. Because this Chiefs shit will come to an end.
Like, is this the
Oh,
closest we'll ever get, and it's downhill from now, or do we have more? Do we have more? Are we going to be contenders in the future?
you will be contenders in the future, for sure. I mean,
And
the fact that you guys are here right now with this team.
do you want to hear the list of free agents we have? Here, you want to hear some of the Ravens free agents this season? Justin Matabike, Patrick Queen, Geno Stone, Jadeveon Clowney, Kyle Van Noy, Kevin Zeitler, Odell Beckham Jr., Gus Edwards, Ronald Darby, J.K. Dobbins, Arthur Millette, Nelson Aguilar, Tyler Huntley. So there's some names that you can replace.
Most of those.
You can get a veteran linebacker and replace Kyle Van Noy. You can get a veteran pass rusher and replace Clowney.
Clowney had his best year this year, though.
Look, look, look. I don't.
It's going to be tough.
Look. Same thing with Clowney and Odell. If they want to keep them, okay.
Sure.
If it's look, we got to make sure we can pay Matabike, PQ, Geno Stone, and people like Odell, Van Noy, Clowney, Arthur Millette. I'll even let walk Nelson Aguilar, Ronald Darby. It's like, yeah, if we got to do that, we got to do that. But then you got JK and Gus. I mean, it's
At this point, I'm keeping Gus. JK's probably out.
here's this big thing. We're not going to sit here and act like we ain't been saying all year that there's one position that the Ravens can always be secure at.
Always.
It's the running back position.
Yeah.
You can let both these
Running
motherfuckers
back and
go.
tight.
I'll tell you right now, if there are any player on the defensive side of the ball on this list that's not old, that want to get paid, or that we need to pay over both of the running backs that are on this list, I'll take Keaton Mitchell.
Ooh.
I let it rock. I'll take Keaton Mitchell.
Fuck did I forget about Keaton?
I'll take Keaton Mitchell. Now, he tore his what? He tore his ACL.
Really?
He tore his ACL, so I don't even know if
Who
he's
tore
going to
their
be
Achilles? JK? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
But
yeah,
he tore his ACL last year, no?
he tore his ACL and then his Achilles. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, keep Gus if you can. Keaton Mitchell.
Yes.
And I guess
Keaton,
then we still got Justice Hill under contract.
Keaton could be the one next year. Gus is still going to be their power guy. But JK is not needed if Keaton's there.
But if someone like Derrick Henry wants to come and help us out, I mean, I'll take it. Like, and I'll agree with you. I definitely sit here and worry, and I was like a little, like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple panic attacks, like a couple real deal, true, like I had to sit down and really just like breathe for a second because like, bro, it's deep. It's deep. Like I really thought we were gonna go win a Super Bowl this year.
I mean,
And you got to
this
think.
game, your guys to lose. The Chiefs are not the Chiefs of old, and you guys lost the game.
But it's like, what if by next season the Chiefs got a squad and the Ravens don't get this opportunity again? And it's, I mean, it's just you do got to worry it sometimes. It's like the last time the Ravens won the Super Bowl, it was not the year I thought we were going to win the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Every year I thought the Ravens were going to win the Super Bowl.
Never been a year.
We didn't even make the Super Bowl. So, it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I definitely worry about it, but we're going to have to wait and see how free agency goes. That's the biggest thing. If we keep some of those key guys, And look, I'd hate to see PQ go, but
Yeah,
you can throw any guy next to Roquan, and he's probably going to develop.
gonna step up.
He's probably going to step up, but I would like to keep him.
PQ would, yeah, he's a great piece.
I like to.
I mean, you guys have the best defense in the league. You showed it in the second half. Just not running the ball is fucking nuts.
Yeah. We completely left our identity at home or at home. We didn't bring it to the
You didn't
bank.
bring it
We left it
to the,
at home.
you left it in Owings. Where do you guys practice?
Owings
Owings.
Mills, yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know, but the Ravens
like,
season's over.
like that couldn't have been the game plan. Something must have changed. You guys couldn't have been coming into this game going, "Hey, we're gonna fucking throw the ball 40 fucking times."
I mean, yeah. To me, it was panic mode. And
Sure.
but you know what? Look, Zay Flowers fucked up,
Yes,
but that interception Lamar threw was the worst throw I've ever seen Lamar throw since he was drafted by the Ravens.
that was horrendous.
When I say the worst
And
throw,
yeah,
and everybody's like, "Oh, but look how he pushed Likely." It's like, doesn't matter. There were two DBs in front of the
triple
person that
coverage.
pushed Likely.
Eye on his fucking ass. It doesn't matter.
That blew when he threw that ball. Okay, because he was chucking it a lot. And I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he caught Zay on that.
Yeah, the problem is he throws it to Rashad like it's Zay, and Rashad
Exactly.
is not fast enough to get because all of a sudden Lamar's out here overthrowing receivers. I thought he was I thought he couldn't throw, but whatever. When he launched it up, I'm thinking like, oh, somebody must be open,
Yeah.
and that was that was worse than that pick Love threw versus the Niners.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing?
Triple coverage down the fucking middle.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But fuck Travis Kelce, fuck Kansas City.
But I hate how this like everybody takes, like, yes, you can talk about wins and losses and shit, but sometimes you got to break down fucking how people win games. This is not a Mahomes masterclass of a game. It's not a Chiefs offensive fucking showdown. They got lucky that fucking the Ravens shat the bed offensively.
We shit the bed.
Fucking best quarterback of all time.
We went into panic mode and shit the bed. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's talk San Fran and Detroit, because
like how Manning fans are talking about when Joe Flacco threw that ball and just ruined Peyton's fucking career.
Yeah, there you go. And then, but it's like Peyton's Super Bowl after that was kind of bullshit too. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. The NFL is weird. Tom Brady's still better than all of them. So you know what?
Peyton has a better career than Mahomes.
For now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Mahomes doesn't have a chance to be better than Peyton Manning. But
agreed.
For right now, no, I'm not. Let's relax.
Sure.
San Fran and Detroit, Devin. So
yeah,
this game, I'm not gonna lie, I was really down after the Ravens game, but this game started right away, and I'm sitting there watching, like, holy shit, because watching this game, I'm like, all right, well, if we can't make it, it'd be cool to see Detroit make it, and I'm watching them. They're up 24-7 at half. You got Eminem in the crowd. I'm like, holy shit, we're about to watch the first game of the season be the last game of the season.
Yes.
And shout out to Kadarius for not playing for personal reasons.
Oh no, I know, dude, it's fucking awesome.
Still gonna end up getting a ring. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, they said he had fucking an injury or whatever, and it was an injury and personal.
Didn't he go on live and say, "I'm not hurt"?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he went on live and he said, "I'm not hurt."
That's crazy. Yeah, he had the yips. He has the yips.
So I have it right here. So Detroit went up 24-7 at half.
Yep.
And then they go for it on 4th and 2. Don't convert it.
Well, before the half, they were about to go for it, kick the field goal.
So they
and then
So they don't convert a 4th and 2.
Yep.
Next drive they fumble.
Yes.
Next drive they punt.
Yes.
They go for it on next drive. They go for it on 4th and 2 again.
in field goal range.
At San Fran's 30.
Yes, and it was their 28.
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
You're up.
Well, at that point, what was the score at that point?
Well,
I'm
they
pretty
had
sure it was
when it was 24-10.
20. Okay, was it not? I might have to go back
Hold
and check. I
on.
thought it was
I got the
27. Was it not 27-24 when they did that?
No, they didn't. Well, no, they didn't. They were never 27. They were 24, and then they scored.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know what. Okay.
But no, in the second half,
Hold on. Go
the
over
Niners
to
went
that
down, got a
data.
field goal,
Oh,
and then
please.
the Lions went for it. Then the Niners scored immediately on that Ayuk catch, which was crazy.
Yeah, and what was the score before that?
24-10.
No. So in the fourth quarter, the first drive of the fourth quarter,
Oh yeah, it was 27-24.
yes, they went for it on 4th and 2
Yes, exactly.
at San Fran's 30, down
To
3.
yes.
And then San Fran scores again, and then they're up 10, and it's basically
Well, I
over after that.
texted you. I was like, all right, I get wanting to go for it, but this has to stop. And then they fucking did it again.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah,
That was
the
the
last
second
one was the one
Yeah.
that was where it happened after you texted me like
They would have tied the game then. Fucking the Niners went down and scored a touchdown. Then the fucking Lions would have scored another touchdown and fucking tied the game up OT. If they had kicked both field goals, they would have won the game.
yeah.
And then
See,
Campbell's sitting there in the press conference saying he doesn't regret going for it.
there's two
What are you
things.
fucking
Yeah, there's two
stupid?
things he said that I want to talk about. So what exactly did he say?
I don't know. I read a quote.
He
Said,
basically he basically doubled down on going for it on 4th down, and I pretty much seem like everybody is agreeing that that's
not
wasn't what you should have done.
like you got this far doing all that shit, but it's not the fucking first quarter. You're not up fucking 25 points, and you're not down 25 points. Kick the fucking field goal.
Kick the field goal, and
It's fucking 49ers.
he also said the worst thing the thing I thought was worse is he said that this might have been their only chance.
Yeah, that was depressing coming from his mouth.
But like after like all the hype he's had all year and the like inspiration he's given this team and the confidence he has in the team to be like
Yeah,
this might be, which maybe it's taken out of context, which he's looking at it like
sure.
there's teams that have been look at
Yes.
like the Jags
Yeah.
when they
Lost in the AFC Championship.
yeah, it's
yes.
like that was their only chance.
Sure.
But I don't know. I mean, they got a squad that could.
But hearing that from a guy like him, it's like, all right, whatever. But
They got a squad that can compete.
They weren't targeting St. Brown very much in the second half.
I mean,
And yeah, fucking.
It was 100% self-sabotage. Like I don't know what they were doing.
Well, it's both games were basically.
But this was up 24-7. 24-7. I mean, what?
They hit the panic button and they wanted to fucking bury him. It's like, dude, take the fucking points.
And it's just now we gotta watch. Now we gotta hear about Purdy being a.
I don't want to watch the Super Bowl.
That's the thing. We gotta hear about how Purdy is this Super Bowl.
I know.
This Super Bowl. Is this quarterback that can lead a team to a Super Bowl, and we got to hear about how Mahomes is better than Peyton Manning all of a sudden, and to me, it's not the.
This is the worst. This is the worst possible matchup we could have gotten.
This was the worst possible matchup we could have gotten for the Super
Ravens
Bowl.
Niners, great. Ravens Lions, great. Chiefs Lions, great. Chiefs Niners, horrific.
Chiefs Niners,
and now they're trying to play fucking rematch from 4 years ago. No one gives two fucks. No one gave a fuck about that Super Bowl.
And you got to think about it. Oh, and Jimmy Garoppolo took a worse version of this same team to the Super Bowl. So
no fucking McCaffrey.
What was I about to say? Oh,
and then Jimmy out of the league.
It's just I don't know, bro. it's just not
It bugs
interesting.
me.
It's
It
not.
bugs me.
I don't like it. I'm not. And because we got relieved. That's what I was gonna say. We got relieved last year almost when it was like, all right, Philly, Kansas City, like okay, like because
Yes.
we all anticipated
This,
49ers, Kansas City, and then that happened, and it was like, all right,
maybe this was supposed to be the matchup last year, and then Purdy got hurt.
but now I don't want to hear nothing about a script or colors on a logo or
Well, maybe this was their
anything.
script.
I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to
This
hear
is shit.
anything because you were talking about all the money casinos were bringing in and all the money they get from gambling. Taylor Swift might just bring in more money, Devin.
I bet she does actually.
Then they might have just went off script for T Swift. Okay,
I-
so I don't know, but that's really all I got for the NFL. So not what I thought we were going to start the NBA with, but I just looked at my phone as we were going to start this.
Yeah.
Rajon Rondo arrested on misdemeanor charges of unlawful possession of firearm, drug paraphernalia, and marijuana.
Where's he getting arrested for marijuana?
Oh. Let's see. All right, like if you have drug, you got weed and a gun. I'm gonna guess like New York or something. It's got to
Yeah.
be Indiana.
Indiana.
I don't know. I don't know. Is Indiana? I feel like you can be strapped in Indiana. Can you not be? What's Indiana's gun? Well, I guess weed and guns. America still don't really like. But
Yeah.
what's the?
But-
Can you just what's like the? I'll just pull it up. Fuck it. I just want
What
to know what.
story? No, I got his story up.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I want to know Indiana's gun laws. They said unlawful. What was it? Unlawful.
Unlawful possession of a firearm, drug paraphernalia, marijuana.
Open carry and concealed carry are legal without a permit. Huh. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest gun guy, so I can't. I don't know if you. I'm fuck. I can't.
All right. So Rondo was not allowed to possess a firearm because he had a no contact order against him.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's why.
Well,
What'd he do?
I don't
What did
know.
Rondo do? I mean, I'm not even trying to like shit on Rondo. I mean, but it's like, what did bro do? I do not remember.
Well, it's basically a restraining order. So someone had a restraining order out on him.
Oh,
It
okay.
says in 2022, Rondo had an emergency protective order filed against him by a woman dismissed. So it was dismissed.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know
Well,
what? Let's.
in the protective order, the woman alleged Rondo threatened her with a gun and said that she feared for the safety of her children, and that Rondo had a history of explosive behavior.
Okay. All right.
Now we're not fucking with Rajon Rondo.
Let's switch the topic. So let's talk about some other NBA things going on. So a lot of trade rumors, Devin. A lot of trade rumors going on in the NBA, and I guess there's five guys in particular that I want to talk about.
Yeah,
There's two that are both on, or there's two people both on teams together, and then you got one other guy. But I guess I want to start with Chicago, and obviously it's DeMar and Lavine
yeah,
and where they could go, where they can go. And I was just looking at possible spots, possible destinations. Um, so the obvious is Golden State,
for sure.
but I mean I feel like financially, like if it could have been done, it would have been done. You know what I mean? Like if they could have made that
Yeah,
move. Now look, I know a lot of moves are gonna happen right before the deadline. I
it'll
know.
happen.
But I feel like teams like this who like need help now or needed
Yeah,
help a month ago,
yeah.
maybe you pull that trigger a little bit quicker.
Says the
Um,
Lakers.
but let's move off the Warriors though and talk about some other teams that maybe can turn into even bigger threats as contenders. Either one of them to Miami to me would make them way more legit because I've been begging for Miami to get that third piece because at the end of the day, Bam. Look, I don't know what people consider a superstar in the NBA anymore. I really don't know. Like there's such a gray area and who's a
Yeah.
superstar and who's just a
Well,
role.
I guess it's a new era of basketball where you've got a couple of like kind of superstars, the Giannis's, the Embiid's, the Jokic, the Lukas, but then you got a bunch of other people that people call superstars or potential superstars.
But it seems like there's a big gap. Okay, so let me see if I can word this correctly. It seems like there's a big gap between role player and superstar, but it
Yeah,
only takes a thing or two for you
yeah,
to go either one way or the other.
for sure.
So someone like Bam, like if he's the third option, beautiful. Kind of like looking at Boston. It's like, all right, Kristaps is the third option. It's like, okay,
Exactly.
maybe make something work. And I thought possibly they could get that with Dame. You know, Dame, Jimmy, Bam. This
That
whole the whole Jimmy and Bam and Tyler Hero, like it's just not. I don't. It's cool.
I think DeMar would be a little bit of a waste of money. I think Dejounte could fit nice there.
Dejounte Murray, yeah, okay. I mean, you can throw in because okay. Let me throw out all the names then. If you want to talk about everybody now, Dejounte Murray is another person I want to talk about, and then Jordan Clarkson and Colin Sexton are
Yes,
also both
Clarkson. Clarkson can.
any of them to
Yeah,
Miami. Let's be real, would be beautiful. But yeah, I mean DJ to Miami would be great. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Lavine, okay, Lavine to the Sixers. To me, that's an Eastern Conference lockdown because at the end of the day, Joel's like the NBA Dak Prescott. Um,
yeah. Where he, I'm not sure if the Sixers want anybody else taking the ball away from Embiid.
but it's like, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's like you got some names on the Sixers, but I don't know if you add some experienced guy like a DeMar, or maybe just I mean I said Lavine to the Sixers just because of you know filling in pieces because you got fucking uh
Maxi.
Maxi, and then you got bro in the back Tobias, like you so Lavine maybe slides in at that spot, but DeMar could be cool.
Yeah,
But I'm just thinking of like if you want to put the 76ers over the edge in the East, you add
yeah,
another all-star or someone that could be at that level, go ahead.
yeah.
I mean like a true Hoopers big three, like Derozan to the Cavs, because that's another team in the future that we're gonna take a deeper look at because the Cavs for some reason they're just another one of those teams in the East that are like they're fun to watch, like they're cool,
Yeah,
like they got names, but
they're missing
we know what's gonna happen in April. We
exactly.
know it's gonna happen in June.
Yeah,
We know what's gonna happen. It's just sad. It's just sad.
yeah,
It's not as interesting when you know what's gonna happen.
yeah.
And I mean the Knicks are a landing spot every year for every single player,
But no one ever goes there.
but they're never the option. They're never
They're,
the
ne-
option. No.
they're
So
always talking about, the Knicks are great at saying they're going to get this guy and that guy, but they never get anybody.
yeah, so I'm not really cashing in my bet for anybody going to
Wait,
the
last
Knicks.
NFL thing. Sorry,
Oh, what's
just
up?
popped in. I had to say it. Your guys' defensive coordinator. We're going to interview him.
Bro, you can interview him all you want after that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Well,
Like, um, look, if he wants to go and get his money, go and get your money. But at the end of the day, do you want to be the defensive coordinator for a possible Super Bowl team,
or do you want to be out in 3 years because you're on the shittiest team in
or
football,
do you want to be Trent,
or or
or do you want
or,
to
or
be,
scapegoat for a shitty experiment?
or do you want to be like Trent Dilfer and be like the UAB offensive coordinator in three
That's what
years?
will happen after you get fired.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, take him. Go ahead. Take him off
I
our. Go ahead. I mean, I
so
still.
many DCs who are just itching for that head coaching position. No one ever wants to stay.
I think Bieniemy. I think I should take Bieniemy as the head coach.
Yeah, I still want Belichick, but it looks like Belichick's going nowhere at this point.
Well, I read some that Bill's potentially waiting for the right spot
Yeah, apparently
because he's like smart and knows Washington is not gonna turn
the
his
right spot.
career around in the
No.
right direction.
But apparently, if Andy wins, he might retire. Bill might
Ah,
take.
I don't care. Bill could take over. Vrabel. I mean, Vrabel's still on the market. So you got some guys. I mean, there's still someone that needs to go to over and coach Seattle. So It'll be interesting. But okay, Colin Sexton,
Yeah.
the biggest who I've seen has interest in Colin Sexton. First was the Lakers.
Sure.
You get somebody like that over to LA. I mean, that could definitely change up the way the Lakers are playing because not in the same way. All right, not comparing AD to Bam, and I'm not saying this is the same as Miami, but it's like you just need another star there. Like you just
Yeah.
need something else. Like I know, and it's not any star, not Russell Westbrook, not just anybody, but somebody like Colin Sexton or Dejounte Murray, who it seems like LA is pulling for the most right now. Lakers.
Yeah, but it's starting to seem like they're not going to get him, but that could mean that they are going to get him. Who knows?
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is all gonna happen like 10 minutes before the deadline hits.
When is the deadline?
I don't fucking know. February something. It's coming up.
The 8th.
It's coming up. Yeah. Pelicans. Look, I don't care what anybody says. Colin Sexton going in as the point guard over CJ McCollum for the Pelicans is a way better move.
Agreed.
But just a name out there. Like you said,
But
Miami. Say that again.
the Pelicans aren't fighting for a spot this year.
I mean, they'll playing game.
Sure.
They'll be in. I mean, you add someone like Colin Sexton, who's not CJ McCollum, which I mean, CJ McCollum, like I said, the superstar role player gray area is weird, Devin. So it's like to some people, CJ is a superstar, and to some
DJ
people,
was a superstar when he had fucking Dame with him.
and to some people, he might just be a role player. I don't know.
Well, I think right now he's getting to the role player age
But
where he's starting.
throw someone like Colin over there, it'd be a lot more interesting. Like you said, Miami, Colin Sexton to Miami, I wouldn't mind. But the Timberwolves,
Do you Mavs need another piece?
say that again?
Do you think the Mavs could benefit from another piece?
Not another guard. Another guard?
Are there non-guards on the market? I don't even know who the Mavs have.
Nobody. I mean, nobody that's nobody that's gonna blow your mind. Like I mean, not really. I don't know. The Mavs are interesting. I'm gonna have to take a look at the Mavs, but the Timberwolves. Mike Conley's old as shit.
Yeah.
Send Colin Sexton over there. I mean, Mike Conley's like 37 years old. I mean, someone's going because we're talking. I'm about to get into the Timberwolves and explain to you exactly why Mike Conley needs to get out of there. But Jordan Clarkson on the market apparently. Utah's saying fuck it.
I guess Utah's done.
You send now, okay, like I said, send someone like Lavine or DeMar to the 76ers and it's a lockdown on the East. You send Clarkson to Denver. And that's a Western lockdown. Now that's a team where I'm like, okay, we got Jokic out here serving just the most beautiful dimes to Jordan Clarkson. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Pacers, put him with Tyrese, get somebody over there. Because the Pacers, another team in that Cavs, Miami area where it's like you got players that are interesting to watch.
Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen in April.
Yeah.
We know what's going to happen in April. And it's, just that one more player that could possibly push you over the edge or just potentially move the needle. You might be able to. I don't know. Team up Clarkson with Tyrese. Golden State can use anybody, and then obviously the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson can go to the Lakers. Any of these guys can go to the Lakers.
I don't know if he's going back.
Probably not going back to the Lakers, but
No.
I mean, hey, do you want to chip or not?
I mean, he wouldn't say no to it. I think he would rather live in LA than Salt Lake City, but.
And then the only other places for Dejounte Murray, I mean, we talk Lakers, we talk Miami, but like we said, Miami's a good spot for any of these guys. But I mean, you could also, who I'd like to take a deeper dive into this team in a future episode. You get like a big three, SGA, Dejounte Murray, and Chet. OKC, go look at the standings. OKC is
They're third.
OKC's doing their thing right now. You throw in a Dejounte Murray, that might just do it. That might just do it. But all right, because every episode I want to take a deep dive into a certain team. And
Yeah.
today's the Timberwolves. In the future, I do want to look at the Cavs. And like I said, I want to take a look at OKC, but the Timberwolves. So I got a question for you, Devin.
Yeah.
You're the GM for the
Yeah.
Timberwolves. Are you building around Ant? What's that?
I said sign Jimmy Butler.
Are you building around Ant and Cat, or just Ant?
If you could keep both, keep both. If you had the option, I'm not building. I'm not taking any more time to try to build around Cat. I'm putting my money into Ant. But
So
at the same time, Ant's the type of guy who needs somebody else.
see, but okay, the Timberwolves have been trying to build around Cat.
The entire time he's been there.
If I'm the Timberwolves, I keep Cat for as long as I have to. But it seems like in today's and the way the league is moving, unless you are one of those top premier dominant bigs,
Yeah.
you can be replaced.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're looking at a team. What you got Ant, and then you got Cat, and you got old ass Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert. There's gonna get to a point where all the pressure is gonna be on Ant, and there's gonna have to be moves made quick. Which is why I said you can get a point guard in there, but like you said, there's not that many bigs on the market over at Cat as of right now. But
I mean, I'm not making a change.
when we're talking Cat going up against this year, no, for sure, absolutely not. But I'm talking. Let's give you a 2 to 3 year window.
Sure.
I'm keeping Cat for as long as I have to.
Sure.
But I just I don't know. I feel like if we're looking at Cat versus Jokic,
No.
it's a brick wall. He's running into a brick wall. If it's Cat versus AD, it's a brick wall. You don't want to go over. You don't want to see anybody in the East. You don't want to see Joel. You don't want to see Giannis.
Nope.
I mean, like, okay, maybe you got the edge over Bam.
He does.
Maybe, but it's like, yeah, I just I don't know. If I'm the Timberwolves, I would take advantage of all of the options on the trade block right now. And I mean,
well, they don't have shit. I mean, they got Cat, Ant, Rudy, Conley, whoever
trade them all.
Walker is, and Jaden McDaniels.
Trade them all.
That's all they got.
Trade
them all. Get fucking Dejounte Murray in that motherfucker.
Hey, you see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying now?
Well, DeMar would be nice though.
But I'm saying,
anybody.
I'm
Get
saying,
a Clarkson.
Ant's coming down the court looking at fucking Rudy Gobert and Cat. What are we doing? I mean, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna sit here and watch Ant struggle for like 5 more years, and this is he's just putting up crazy numbers, but can never.
I mean, they're the best team in the West, but
no, I get it. They have a good record.
No, but they're not. They're not a powerhouse.
But they have a good record, but it's only gonna be a matter of time where all that pressure is gonna be on Ant because, like I said, you got this old ass Mike Conley playing point guard.
Seems like they're good defensively.
Sure.
And that's about it. They don't score a whole lot of points. They're not going shit for shit with teams dropping 150.
But that's what I'm saying. If Cat was what he said he was, and that's the best big shooter of all time, it's like, okay, yeah, now we're talking, but he's not. So I don't know. The Timberwolves. If I'm the Timberwolves, like I said, keep Cat as long as I have to, but I'm dropping him off as soon as I can.
Sure.
As soon as I can.
Agreed.
I guess. I mean, look, we talked terrible NFL games.
Both were horrendous, and I'm utterly upset. I'm still upset. I'll probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll probably be like how like I would watch Jeopardy, you know, like where I'll just peek my head in and go, I got the answer. Like how someone watches like fucking just a shitty TV show.
Yeah, I mean, see, it's just like
I'm not fucking sitting there on the edge of my seat. Oh, they're gonna do it. I don't give 2 fucks about either.
it's like the Gators this year, right? You know, I had no hopes for them, so it's like
Sure.
every time I went to watch the Gators play, it's like, hey, if we won, it's fucking awesome. It's great.
Yeah.
And then, and if we lost, it's like, oh well, we lost.
Yep.
So we're the Gators.
Thoughts?
Getting that far for the Ravens, and then just shitting the bed, just
See, now
completely.
you know how I feel with the fucking Orioles, dude. It was the same fucking thing. We were the best team in the league all fucking year, and then we shit ourselves in the playoffs.
Yeah, but y'all had more of like a Detroit year. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, uh,
Yeah.
like you're an Orioles fan, but like even as like you're not a Ravens fan, but you were sitting here like Mikey, the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
So
thought it
it's
was.
like
I mean, I mean, you take out two of those fucking plays, the Ravens are in the Super Bowl.
but yeah, no. As of right now, Baltimore is known for choking in the MLB and the NFL. So that's what we do. Our teams choke, bro.
They need to bring
That's just
back
what it is. I guess
all.
word to Weddle before we get out of here.
Sure.
Word to Weddle before we get out of
Go up.
here. I mean, I think we know what word has to be the first
I can't
word
see it.
on.
I can't
Oh,
see it.
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up.
Oh.
Um,
Oh,
I mean,
flock?
choke.
Oh.
I mean, I think it has to be choke. Everything gray and a yellow E. I don't know. What'd you say? Flock? There's no E in that.
Uh, Ernst. That's too long?
What?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Dude, I'm not even gonna sit here and play this game. I'm putting the E in two different spots. I
Dewey's.
does that mean there's a second E, or is that just,
No, it means there's a second one.
or is okay? So there's two E's, but there is an E at the beginning. I don't know. You give me a word. I threw up two words. I'm gonna put in a word that with no
Is that
letters we've used.
out of it, dude? There's a
Okay,
P.
so there is a P.
What the fuck? Dial. Dial.
Dials.
Yeah. That needs to be 5.
Okay. Oh fuck.
And L.
All right.
Yeah.
This moves the E over.
Okay.
This will move the E over. Okay. All right. And we okay. Hold on now. Hold on. We might have because the L. So we know it's gonna be
EPPEL. Is that a word?
P. What?
Apple?
No. Hold on.
P
Hold on. EP.
words. No.
The word, Devin, was expel.
Uh,
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So I love this is like a what's the word like it brings you back to life. Like you're not Michael Jackson, you're Tito. Like you're like we're stupid. Like we're not.
oh, yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
called
Like
We Got Humbled.
yeah, humble. That's the word I'm looking for. What is this? Who is this?
It's,
What is this? I don't use shampoo. What are we doing?
what do you use?
I don't know. We got Mason Kinsey. So it's not a wide receiver. He's in the NFC. He's taller than 6 foot, older than 27, numbers lower than 12.
Over than 12. Quarterback. Um, Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm an idiot.
I don't
Some
know, bro. I just at this point just hate the NFL.
So do I.
It's a quarterback in the NFC who's 6'2" or 6'3".
Dakota,
Numbers, yeah.
number 4.
Yeah, it's probably Dakota. Yep, there you
Dakota
go.
Rain Prescott. Good
Dakota
job.
Brain Prescott. All right, let's see if we can get this. I'm trying to get a hard mode, man.
A hard mode would be nice. That would
That
revive
would
it.
be nice to just, dude. Sonic. Is Sonic a thing?
Sonic
Is
sucks.
Sonic still a thing? I thought all Sonics got turned into dispensaries.
They should be. Anyone who eats Sonic is
I
a fuck.
swear, bro. I was driving and there's a Sonic. There's a Sonic that is a dispensary now.
That's
And
awesome.
they better come out in the roller skates with weed,
That'd be
that. I
fucking
mean, if not, what are we doing
crazy.
here? So I guess get your quarter pounder double cheeseburger. Actually, probably just
X,
gonna cut that out of the frame. I don't know. Who knows?
or we can support Sonic.
Fuck Sonic. We had a defensive player who's in the NFC. He's taller than 6'3", younger than 26, and his number's higher than 31. I'm gonna go with like
Chase Young.
so the NFC North, he's not a defensive end. He's 6'5" or 6'6". He's 24 or 25. Numbers lower than 95. Wow. What do you got?
Jonathan Owens.
No. He's 6'6" or 6'5".
No.
This man is 6'6" or 6'5". He
So
doesn't
he's
play for Green Bay. He doesn't play for
the
Detroit.
tackle.
So this is just a big ass motherfucker. And what are we looking at? We're looking at Chicago or the Vikings. Okay, so let me go with like okay. So it's a 6'5" linebacker who plays for Chicago.
I don't know if I can help you here.
Does Bro still play over there?
Who?
Bro's like the last Chicago line. There you go. Shout out to Bro.
He's
All right. Well, that was the happiest the NFL has made me in the last week. But
I don't know if anyone's excited.
There's no way.
Outside of Kansas City and fucking, I guess there's San Francisco fans all over the world.
Yeah. And shout out to the 1-year Ravens fans. That's the problem. There were too many Commanders at that game.
I saw a dude in a Titans jersey cheering him on.
Yeah, there were too many non-Ravens at that game. I think that was a problem. But with that being said, we talked the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship. We talked NBA trade market. We talked the Timberwolves. We played some Word of Weddle. Devin, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, there needs to be jurisdictions for sports teams. Like, it should be illegal to support a sports team outside of your jurisdiction.
Well, what about me then?
Where you're born, where you were raised.
But not everybody's a fan of a team where they're born,
Well, they should be.
Okay.
The NBA is
okay.
Baseball and football.
I'll let you.
There should be a circle.
No
fucking Dallas fans from New York. Not doing that. No fucking 49ers fans from fucking Arizona.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Section them off. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe it's. It should be. Maybe it's racist.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
starting to sound a little crazy. Section them off. You started getting a little crazy. All right. So with that being said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. Damn, it's fucking tagged, bro. Every Tuesday and Saturday, brand new episodes. We'll be back to talk more NFL, more NBA, more off the record. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. And we are out.
Fuck off.